So what are the signs that you're already in fifth dimension? The first one is that you went from sympathy to empathy. And this one is really, really important. And maybe you haven't heard that before, but if you're really sympathetic, it doesn't mean that sympathy is wrong or bad. When we have sympathy towards someone, let's say we see a sad person and then we experience sadness and then we have two sad people, it's beautiful because we feel one another, but it's not really helpful in terms of evolution. What empathy does, empathy says, well, I feel you, but let me help you to rise up. Let me help you to move through this challenge. I know how it feels like, because I've been there as well, but if you want, I can help you. That's what empathy does. So it's much bigger difference, because often I hear people, well, every time I see homeless people, I start crying because I feel sad for them. That's sympathy. And I'm like, okay, but is this helpful for anyone? I feel sad as well when I see them, but I think about myself like, what can I do with my work that in the future there will be less homeless people? Can I be helpful in any way? And I open up to creative thinking so I can come up with solutions, and we can gather together and brainstorm together, connect the right people, and eventually we'll find solutions. And we can see on the world many people are doing that. And that's why empathy is a sign that you went above just suffering and victimhood mentality. You've transcended that, but you feel everything on the same level, just that you recognize, okay, we have to rise. We shouldn't stay in sadness. We shouldn't stay in pittiness or frustration or whatever. It's nothing wrong with those experiences and emotions, but let's rise up. Let's find a way and let's go beyond that. That is the first sign that you're in fifth dimension. The second sign is that your needs are heart-based. So again, it doesn't mean that you don't have needs about in what kind of house you want to live, how much money you want to make, and all of that. You have those visions and nothing wrong with that. But your main needs are heart-based, which means that you have needs for more peace, for example. You have needs for certain emotional sensations. You have needs for certain connection. You have needs to see more thriving people on the world. Those are your needs, and if those are your needs, you're striving towards meeting them, which means that you're doing everything that is in your power to create this kind of change on the world. This is an evolved level of consciousness, because we're not so selfish around the needs anymore as we've made them, most probably. That's why I say to you, if you want to level up to the fifth dimensional consciousness, you have to take care of responsibilities on the third dimensional consciousness first. You have to take care of your health. You have to thrive in your health. You have to take care of your finances. You have to thrive in your finances. You have to know well how to manage your money. Not because of whatever money is, but because you learn to manage energy, you learn to organize information, you learn to build new habits, you learn about the power of consistency. When you're consistent with certain new habits, there is no way that you are not able to manage money, for example. So it's all about the energy work. That's why we have to master everything on third dimensional level if we want to go higher. This is important. And if all your needs are now coming from your heart, it is a sign that you are already in fifth dimensional consciousness. The third sign is that you're living in purpose. Which means that you are purposefully driven. You're doing things that bring you a sense of purpose, and you are not distracting yourself with the things that are meaningless. So again, it doesn't mean that you're completely there, but if you feel like your life is evolving into this direction, it means that your consciousness is already in that fifth dimensional, let's say, energy, and you're feeling more and more of it. The fact is that actually we are all living in all those different dimensions. Science is saying we're living in 11 dimensions simultaneously, but we have to evolve ourselves consciously with our own free wills so we can have a control over it. Because sometimes, if you are using certain drugs or certain substances, you may experience all kinds of higher dimensions, but when you get back up to your senses, you have no control over it, because we have to consciously evolve our senses. And that's something important to know. We need to do the work. And that's why every single day I'm sharing with you practical guidance, how to do the right work and what can help us on this process. The fourth sign is that you are ascending through acceptance and transformation. So what does it mean? It means that every single day you are ascending your energy with acceptance and transformation. It means that you're not judging things anymore. You're not blaming things anymore. You accept what is because you can change it, but you strive towards the greatest possible transformation of it. For example, you may notice that your body is not in the most healthier state. And in the past you were blaming yourself, or you were judging yourself, like, I'm ugly, I'm a bad person, I can't take care of myself, or whatever. Acceptance says, I love myself, even though I am not maybe the most healthier version of myself, I will make sure that I become it. So I accept myself where I am right now, because my past decisions took me to where I am, and I accept that. Back at the time I had no better knowledge, so I accept where I am right now, but I'm willing to do whatever it takes to improve my health. That's transformation, willing to transform what requires to be transformed so you can thrive. That is ascension through acceptance and transformation. And maybe all those things that you're hearing may be new to you, because it's a bit different understanding, but that's how I look at things, and that's how I feel them from my personal experiences. The fifth sign that you are living in fifth dimension is that you're frequently on daily basis experiencing sensations of pleasant energy. It may feel sometimes quite weird, but actually what's happening, you've most probably noticed, the Schumann frequency of the Mother Gaia, of planet Earth, is rising, and the energy is increasing on frequent basis. And every time it happens, as you are becoming more sensitive to energy, you may experience those higher energies. They feel pleasant, but they feel sometimes quite weird. Sometimes they may awaken a sense of joy within you, a sense of maybe creativity, like you experience unexpected sense to do something good for somebody or something like that, or you just feel called to go outside into the nature. It's a sign that you're tapping or already living in the fifth dimensional consciousness and the sense energies. The sixth sign is that you have awakened a sense of leadership. If you're experiencing a sense of leadership, it means that you're already in fifth dimension, because in fifth dimension, we deep inside, we know what's our mission. Our mission is to help one another. Our mission is to lead, firstly, our lives, ourselves. And as we accomplish that, as we accomplish becoming the leaders of our lives, we naturally want to help to lead others into that similar state of consciousness, so everyone can become his or her own leader, and together we can thrive coherently. And the seventh sign that you are living in fifth dimensional consciousness is that you have this deep need to purify your body, as we've been exposed to so much of toxicity through food, through thoughts, through all kinds of things we can find in our grocery stores that are promoted as food, sometimes even as healthy food, but it has within a lot of toxins. You've started to feel a natural inner need to purify your body. And you've started doing it not because of certain ideas or something you've heard. It started happening from within, like your body started saying to you what you shouldn't eat anymore, what you should let go of, what you should quit. And maybe completely naturally you've come across certain herbs or whatever may be healthy for you. It should happen completely organically. I always say to you that your diet should be intuitive. You have to have evolved senses of what feels right for yourself. This is something you have to develop within your body. And it doesn't mean that you should already be perfect in it or whatever, because nobody is perfect. We're all evolving and learning more about ourselves every single day. But if we practice this connection with our bodies, meditating every single day and asking ourselves, what do we need? And sometimes, when you're preparing food, your body will give you a signal that something is maybe not good for you, something you're used eating. You may notice, well, every time I eat it, I experience lower energy, and next time try to eat something else and see how it feels like. Be creative with that, and you will notice your body always tells you what you need. So my friends, I hope you found something valuable today. I'm sending you lots of love, blessings, and power. I hope you've enjoyed in today's painting. You can find prints of it in our Etsy shop, I Draw My Passion. Actually, we are running until the end of this month sale where you can get 15% off to all the prints of my art. So go there, check it out,